Without any makeup on my skin, although you may notice that I'm done with my eyebrows already. So I just wanted to save some time by doing it beforehand, and also there are few eyebrow tutorials on my channel which you can check. I'll be putting the link in the description box below, as well as all the product details which I'm gonna be using today in this video. So let's just start without wasting any more time. So at first I'm gonna start with my eyes today. So for that I'm gonna use this Makeuprevolution Forever Flawless Allure palette. This is what I received in my Makeuprevolution PR kit, and I already shared my entire Makeuprevolution PR box as well as my thoughts on this palette in some previous video. I'm gonna put the link somewhere on the screen. So this is how it looks, and I think this one is available on Nykaa as well as on Hawk Makeup in India, and here in USA you can find this in Ulta as well as on Makeuprevolution website. So this is it, and today I'm gonna do a very easy beginner friendly look and very quick as well. So let's start by prepping my eyelids. For that, again I'm going to use a Makeuprevolution product. So this is the Makeuprevolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer, and the shade I'm using here is 10.5. Okay, now I'm using a fluffy concealer brush to blend this concealer. And whenever you are doing the eye makeup first, always make sure to cover up this portion with concealer, because when you are done with eye makeup you tend to skip this portion with foundation and concealer later on, so it looks so bare at the end. And now I'm going to be setting this concealer with the compact powder. You can use any setting powder you have. And today I already told you I'm going to be doing a super easy eye look. It won't take you more than 10 minutes. So I'm starting off with this taupe shade right here. This is called Sweethearts. Okay, just applying this shade all over my crease and trying to soften out the edges. Okay, now I'm using this little bigger crease brush to buff out the edges, and this brush has no pigment whatsoever, so it's just helping to blend out even better. Okay, now I'm going to use this matte shade right here. It's a very warm brown kind of shade, and it's called Risky, and now I'm going to put it all over the eyelid. And for further blending, I'll go with this clean brush one more time and just buff out the edges. So far I'm loving this color payoff and the blending, and now I'm gonna be lining my eyes with this LA Girl Glide Gel Liner, and the color I'm using is very black. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'll create a line very roughly. It doesn't have to be very neat. Okay, now it's time to blend this line before it gets settled on place. So for that I'm going to use a very compact brush like this one. Okay, now I'm going to go with this matte burgundy shade. It's called Nymph, and to apply this I'm using this kind of angled eyeliner brush and just putting it on top of that liner I created. Okay, now I think this line smoked out very well, exactly how I wanted this to be. And now it's time to clean up this edge as well as this fallouts from the under eye area. So for that I'm using this micellar water and this Q-tip. Okay, now it's looking very clean, and it's time to tightline my eyes with the same illegal pencil. Okay, one thing I really don't understand why no one ever talk about this eyeliner pencil. This one from Illegal is so pocket friendly, and the quality is on point. It glides very effortlessly and has full of pigments. So you definitely should give it a try if you are just starting out, or even you are doing makeup even professionally. You can give it a try. You would only stick to this pencil. It's that good. I found it even better than some high-end eyeliner pencil. So yeah, this is my jam right now. And now I'm gonna do the base makeup. So at first I need to start with a primer. So for that, again I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild primer serum. It has been my favorite for past few months, so let's just apply it all over my face. This primer, I can't praise it enough. This one is very well balanced primer. Even if you have oily skin, you can still use this. Like I have combination skin, I do use it a lot. It has very nice hydrating agent to it, but doesn't feel greasy or heavy on skin, so it's a yes for me. And now I'm gonna be using a stick foundation from drugstore, and it is to be my all-time favorite foundation. So let's just apply it all over my face. And to blend this foundation, I'm using the MAC 170 brush. I just love everything about this foundation, be it the coverage and the finishing, everything is so good. I think it's a proper dupe of the AVH stick foundation. It feels or looks very much like that when you wear it. And if you especially have normal to dry skin, then you can definitely try stick foundation. You'd love the finishing, but I'd always recommend to blend any stick foundation with the brush first, and if you don't like the blending, then you can go with any wet beauty blender at the end to make sure everything is looking well blended. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go with this beauty blender. Okay, before you start blending with this makeup sponge, one thing you can do to make your base long lasting is spritz good amount of this makeup setting spray. Okay, it's well blended now, and you can see how flawless my skin is looking just with one coat of this foundation. You can't even tell it's just a pocket friendly drugstore foundation. It looks so high-end. And speaking of Diwali, I was just thinking that I have so many good memories. I used to celebrate Diwali in the best way possible, especially when I was living in India. So I used to get a lot of patakas and used to meet up with my friends, and it used to be very fun back then. So yeah, you guys have any plan this year? This year I'm doing nothing, literally nothing, but I want to decorate my living area with some lights and diyas. So this is it for me. And now let's move forward with concealer. And again, I'm going to be using this Makeuprevolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer, and this is in the shade C10.5. Okay, to blend this, I'm going to use this Wet Beauty blender first, but if you want more coverage, you can start with the brush and then blend it with the sponge. Okay, I'm done with blending, but you can see how glowy my skin is looking. There is no powder on my face yet, but I need to set it with powder. So for that, I'm gonna go with this Maybelline Superstay Compact Powder one more time, but I'm gonna be using this kind of fluffy brush, and I'll take very less powder and just buffing it all over my skin. Okay, for bronzer, you guys already know what I'm gonna use. So this is my go-to, you know it already. So I'm gonna be applying this dark shade as bronzer, and it will add a little bit of definition to my face. And now I'm going to be using this highlighter shade and just put it right below where I applied the dark shade to contour. Okay, now it's time to complete this eye makeup, and all I'm going to do right now is I'll apply this eyeliner pencil in the waterline, because without kajal, no festive look is complete, right? So you can be a little heavy-handed with this pencil. Okay, one more time I'm gonna smoke out this line. So for that, I'm picking this matte shadow. It's called Swab. And now I'm gonna be using this kind of felt tip eyeliner, the one with this kind of brush tip applicator or felt tip, and I'll just draw a very small flick in the inner corner. Okay, if you want, you can also follow this tip. All I'm doing is drawing a very thin line close to the lash line just to deepen up this part, like the line I created earlier with the pencil. Okay, just got rid of the excess powder, and now I can move forward with the blush and highlighter. So for blush, I'm using this Maybelline Chic Hit. This is their cream blush, but I think this one is not yet available in India, but this one is so damn good. I can't really think of any other blushes from drugstore which is this good. Alright, it's all set, and now for highlighter, I'm gonna use my another favorite from Maybelline. This is their Master Chrome highlighter, metallic highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold. And now just pressing this Wet Beauty blender to set this highlighter and make it look more natural. And now I'm going to be using such small flat brush to apply highlighter on my brow bone. And now I'm going to complete the eye makeup, that is just a little bit of mascara, and I'll apply false eyelashes today. So for mascara, I'm going to be using this Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. If you are buying Essence mascara, then don't forget to pick this mint color one. This is the best. And yeah, let's just start with curling my lashes. And if you're not wearing any falsies, then make sure to hold your eyelash color for more than 15 seconds and then apply the mascara. Alright, I'm back with the lashes on. So this one is from a drugstore. This is by Ardell. I'm gonna put all the details in the description box below, but in India I think Ardell is now available. If not, then you can check some of the indie brands who makes amazing lashes. So you can find them on Instagram. So now I'm gonna be doing my lips very quick. So for that, I'll be using this Maybelline Superstay Ink crayon in the shade Leave on the Edge. And here I am with the final look. I hope you like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. And I'm so happy the way it turned out. I used all the affordable products, and I think this is the easiest tutorial I've ever done in my life. And I think even if you are just a beginner and you have little bit of products, you can still do this kind of look. And yeah, this is it for today's video, and I wish you all a very happy Diwali in advance. Make the best out of it, make some good memories, but please stay safe. The pandemic is still out there. So I'll be back with the next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.